Welcome back to Bootstrap Tutorials. We are here for part 4. This is actually a student requested tutorial from last year. This is my first video programming for apps in 2015. So congratulations. I don't know what this code is. We don't need it. None of this. We're starting blank. So this is a tutorial on Bootstrap templates. What is a template? It is, well, it's kind of self-explanatory. I'm just going to click on the first thing here. Alright, this is a Bootstrap template right here. Okay, it's a ready-made website that you can then go in and change elements of. Alright, now these are really great because they have a lot of things that just take a while to do and are a little bit annoying. But if you know how to code, and this is the important piece, if you know how to code, you can really customize these to fit your needs. And that's an important thing. Now, why am I showing you this? Is this real coding? You know what? The answer is yes, it is. You have to have a large level of mastery to look at someone else's code, the template's code, and customize it to fit your needs. For example, you may not want your theme color here to be this orange thing. In fact, if you downloaded this and made it your orange, I would probably be upset at you because it's horribly ugly. Okay, that's just one example. Maybe you want a different logo here. Maybe you want a different color overlay on this. Maybe you want a different layout for the hero page and something else. I don't know. Maybe you want to add pages. There's a lot you can do to customize this. And we're going to look at how to do that. But first we have to download it. So let's go ahead, and you can find free ones. You can also find paid ones, which are cool. So we're going to go ahead and download it. It'll give you a nice little zip file. Whoop. And there you go, you got the entire thing right here. All of the codes. So I'm going to make a new folder on my desktop. What was it? Template. And we'll go ahead and pull this into there. And if we open up the index file in our local browser, there's our template. Alright, so this uses a number of Bootstrap plugins that you guys aren't used to yet. Just kidding. No, it doesn't. It doesn't utilize anything except maybe, nope, doesn't use an account. No, it's actually got all, you've seen all these plugins that use. This is a website built entirely what you already know how to use. It does have a couple of additional features like this hover effect, which is, I think, really cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and customize this just a little bit. Alright. First things first, we need to change the text here. Well, we have to open the code. If we're going to edit the code, we better open it. That's kind of like a prerequisite. Alright, here's our HTML file. It doesn't look too much different than what you're used to. Here's some custom fonts. Font Awesome is a really neat thing. Let's use a bunch of icons, but font-wise, so it means they can scale. It's pretty sweet. All sorts of stuff. Alright. So here is the Navbar. It says Start Bootstrap. Let's change this. We're going to make a little website for Code GHS. About. Sure, we'll keep about. Services, I don't know. Let's do, instead of services, let's say the first thing is curriculum. And instead of portfolio, we don't really have a portfolio of the course's work. We have a portfolio of your work. So we might be able to say student work. And I want to add another piece in here, so I'm going to go ahead and copy the list item and the A tag, which you guys all know about. And we're going to change this to be clubs, because I want to showcase your clubs on this site too. Alright, the hashtag portfolio, we're going to need to change that to something, but we'll leave it just as a hashtag right now because we don't have that page yet. Right? Remember, these are anchor links that bring it down to the page that it's in. Alright, let's just go ahead and reload it. Oh, we've got to save it to reload it. Cool, there it is in student work. Brings you down to the portfolio section. Clubs, does nothing, brings you to the top. Cool. Alright, now we need to change to the text. So let's look at the header content. It says, your favorite source of, what is that? Oh, that's this. Okay, so we could change the title here. And what I would suggest is just change the content first, then worry about the styles. So we're going to change the content. We'll say the official home of Code GHS. And then we can change this to say Greenwich equals groundbreaking computer science program. I don't like that too much. See, the thing I don't like about this is that this is all caps. See, that's annoying to me. I don't really know what to do about that. Well, it's probably a CSS thing, so let's open up the CSS file. It's probably in creative.css. I don't know. This is one thing with templates, you really got to look around. So we're looking for something that will capitalize everything, which we don't want to do. Text transform uppercase. Let's not do that. We are smart people. We could probably do this on our own. Looks like it didn't matter. Oh, that's the Navbar. But let's also take it out of the Navbar, and we can keep it in the links, I guess, but I want that to be lowercase. Let's see. Header. It's in the header somewhere. There we go. Right there. Cool. Okay, so if we want to, we can go ahead and uppercase it ourselves. We can do it manually. So we can just type like this. Right? We don't need to be lazy and do text transform. Come on. And how about code.ghs? That looks fancy, doesn't it? Look how fancy that looks. Let's change this one too. I like it. Cool. All right. Neat. So this looks cool, and we might want to swap the picture out. I don't know. But if we did, we could find it in here. Looks like the picture is being drawn from somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe it's in the CSS. There it is. See? Background image, URL, ... That means root folder, the image file, or the image folder, which is here, and then header.jpg. So we could actually put in a new header file into here to create a new look on the site very quickly if we wanted to. Let's see real quick. I actually have made a banner for us. Let's go ahead and just see what that does. That's not the one I want, the JPEG. We don't want this to take too long to load. Let's go ahead and see how this looks. I don't know how it'll look. Sometimes you just gotta figure it out. Image, header, it's portfolio. And then we'll call this banner. So this should be banner.jpg. Cool. Whoa, that doesn't look so good. All right, we're going to need to undo that. Yeah, that looks better. Looks like they have a gloss effect going on the image itself, not so much so they've glossed this image in Photoshop instead of on here. All right, we'll take care of Photoshop later. We'll change this image in a little bit. I want to keep going. So find out more. What does that button do? Looks like it scrolls you down to the next section. So this looks like the About section. And I don't know about this red. I mean, it's kind of cool because actually it's got the school colors, but it really needs to be a little bit more red. We're going to need to change that. But this should just be the About section here. So we can go ahead and change this. So this is the section heading. Let's say code.ghs something. We'll say GHS computer science has a simple philosophy. Teach students to build real products, and they will. Keep reading to see some of their amazing work. Cool. I don't know. I'll probably change the copy later, but the point is we're modifying this stuff. All right, so here's some icons. These are pretty cool. These are actually font awesome icons. I want to show you how these look. So See how it says, so this is a service box. That's probably like a custom class that the template writers made. It's not a Bootstrap class, I don't think. But these certainly are. Column large, column mid, text center, right? You know what those do if you resize. Look at that. Yay! But we can actually change these icons to be whatever we want. So look at this icon. It says FA, FA4X, FA diamond. That is what's telling Font Awesome to load the diamond icon. This stuff is style, like bounce in. That's where it kind of bounces into the frame, like so. See that? All right, that's pretty cool. You can add a whole bunch of animations as well. We'll cover that later. But we're going to focus on the diamond right now. How do we figure out which Font Awesome icons there are? Well, if we go into the template and we go into the fonts, the CSS. I think it's the CSS. Let's search for it. No, it's not in there. Oh, Font Awesome. There we go. If you open fontawesome.css, this is actually a list of every Font Awesome icon you can have. Check this out. Look at all these. This is how you tell it to be which thing. So let's just say you wanted a music icon. I don't know, I'm just making it up right now. You could change the diamond from FA-diamond to FA-music. And it loads the music note. There's actually, this is how every single font template works. It's pretty sweet, right? So if you load up a template, whether it's Font Awesome or something else, this is how you would change it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, now what do we want this section to say? This section should probably say, I think we probably want this, let's say highlights. How about that? Highlights. Let's say features a number. I don't know what to say. I'm so bad at writing copy on the spot. It's really bad. Blah, blah, blah. We'll get to it later. Okay, so let's say the first highlight is real world products. We teach students to build real world products. Actually, like like they're actually deployed to people. That's funny. When I actually talk about the program, people don't quite understand that you guys actually build things that people use. It's hilarious. I don't know why they don't get it. And it looks, I mean, I even messed up. This should not even be, this should actually be here. Whoops. This is the first one. Okay, and we need to come up with an icon to use. Let's see if we can find an easier way to browse this. Maybe it's in here? No. The one thing I don't like is, let's say, all icons. Ah, cool. All right, this is neat. So now we get the all the icons. Okay, so real world products. What icon do we want here? This is too difficult. I don't know. The cubes? Let's try the cubes. How about that? I don't know if that's good, but we're going to try it anyway. FA-cubes. Hey, look at that. Cool. I like the paper airplane. All right, so we could, sit here and do this forever, but that would kind of be a waste of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this part of the video here. What we'll do next is we'll look at how to adjust the content on the page here. so that we can have these lead to different pages that are pre-made by the template, which would be lovely. And then we'll continue customizing it. All right, so that's the end of Build a Website with Me 1. I also might edit the copy as well, because, you know, some of this is lame. But anyway, that's the end of Build a Website with Me Part 1. I hope I'll see you for Part 2.